Welcome to the vlog. Me and Nico are hanging out at home today. I do have school today and I have to do some stuff on the computer, but I also want to decorate Nico's tree in his room. I have to order groceries. So we have a few things to get done today. Hopefully we get them all done, but I'm happy to have you all here. We're gonna get breakfast now, and then I have a class. Nico's probably gonna go down for a nap after breakfast, so that will be perfect. Then I'll take my class, and then we'll get our day started. I mentioned in my last vlog that Nico had learned to eat a banana by himself after a few tries, and he just gets better and better at it. When I get our grocery order for this week, I'm gonna get some finger foods to try out with him, so I'll let you guys know what I end up getting, and maybe we can try some today depending on what time I get my order. But look how good he's doing with this banana, and he loves it, and it's definitely not as messy as it was the first couple times he tried it. Oh god, that's a whole mouthful of banana. He's also doing really well with his sippy cup now. Before he could just like chew on it when he held it, but now, I know he's chewing on it right now, but now he can actually hold it up and drink from it. He's finally gotten that concept. This is what it looks like. It's like a transitional sippy cup, and he can, when he wants to, he can hold it up and drink from it. Finally, it took him quite a bit to learn that. I think I got it when he turned like 6 months, maybe a week or so after he turned 6 months, and he's a week past 7 months now, so it took him a bit, but now he's doing really well with a lot of things like that. So it's nice that he's starting to get a little bit, you know, more independent with eating and drinking. So we're just gonna work on that as much as possible and get him better and better at it, right? All right, Mommy's making me breakfast. So after we ate breakfast, I put Nico down for a nap. He had some cereal with some mashed bananas in there for breakfast. I had my oatmeal, and then I put him down for a nap, got all my stuff done. I did all my school stuff. I had to send in some paperwork for Polly. I had to place my grocery pickup order, so I did all of that. Nico slept for like almost 3 hours, so that was awesome. So I got all like the sitting down stuff done. We're picking up our groceries in like a half hour, 45 minutes. So now that Nico's awake, let's go get him. I'm probably gonna have to nurse him. And then I want to show you guys what I'm doing in his bedroom with his Christmas tree. The thought came to me, I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something and the thought just came to me. So I want to show you guys what I was thinking, but let's go see what Nico's doing. So this baby is hungry, I think, right? Yeah. I wanted to show you what I want to do with the tree. Here's Nico's tree. I haven't done anything with it except put up the star. I actually have to, I actually have to figure out how I'm going to connect the star to the lights. But anyways, I don't have a tree skirt, and I didn't really want to get a tree skirt because I feel like it would just be out of place in here and it would just be too big and Nico would probably pull on it. So I wanted to get one of those tree collars for the bottom, but I looked them up and they're so expensive. They're like between $40 and like $60, and there was none that I liked. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try and make it myself. And it shouldn't be difficult. Hopefully they have what I need at Dollar General. I want to stop there on the way back from picking up my Wegmans order. It shouldn't take me long to make. It'll be cheap to make, and I think it'll work. I hope it works, but if it does work, it'll be really cute. And then I just have some regular silver ornaments to put on his tree also, so I'll show you those too. But I also wanted to see if I can find some like tinsel, just some silver tinsel, to wrap around there, or like tinsel garland. So hopefully I can find that at Dollar General also. But I think it'll look a lot better in here once I have that decorated. So I really, really hope that the tree collar thing works. But I'm going to nurse him so that we can go pick that stuff up and get on with the rest of our day. What do you think about that, sir? Have a kiss. All bundled up and ready to go. Hey guys, so we just got home. We went to Wegmans to pick up our grocery order, and then I stopped at Dollar General to try to find a poster board to make a tree skirt out of, or something to make a tree skirt out of. But when we got to Wegmans, Nico started screaming like something was wrong, but I checked him, nothing was wrong, but I couldn't get him to stop. So then he did stop when we were on our way to Dollar General, so I decided to still go there because I was gonna turn around and just go home. But then as soon as we get in the store, he starts screaming. And then I finally had to give him my phone, which I never give him. We have like a strict rule against giving him our phones, mainly because they have a bunch of germs on them and they carry the most germs out of anything. So he's never had my phone in his life. So I had to give it to him. He called, like the emergency number. He like pressed emergency call. So I had to, and then he locked me out of my phone. So I had to turn it off. And then all that, and they didn't even have what I needed at Dollar General. So it was literally, no, it wasn't a wasted trip because I did find a couple other things that were good finds. So I will show you guys those in a second, but I think he needs to just go to sleep because even when I was getting him out of the car seat, he started like whining and whimpering again. So I think he's just overtired, even though he had like the longest nap ever. But he really needs an afternoon nap because it's already 2:30 and he looks pretty tired. So I'm going to put him down for a nap. I didn't even get the stuff out of the car yet, but I'm going to put him down for a nap first because I know if I put him down to get the stuff out of the car, he's going to start screaming. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll show you guys what I got from Dollar General. And then I found this at Dollar Tree or Dollar General for $10, and there's 3 of them and they light up, and I think that these go outside. So we finished our lights, our outside lights. I burned myself with my curling iron a million times, as you can see, every time I curl my hair. So that's where that came from. But this too. So we finished the lights outside, and they're like the white lights, like cool white lights. And I just felt like it needed something else because it's really just white lights and it doesn't really look Christmassy. So I thought these would be perfect, and they were only $10. So I got to figure out where to put them. I think they can go outside. I don't know. I got to figure it out. But this was the last one, and I just think they're like perfect. So got those. And then I got some tinsel for Nico's tree. I just still have to get the thing to make the tree collar. But I wanted to show you what I got for Nico to start the baby-led weaning. I got eggs, so he hasn't had any eggs before, but I thought it was time to try those. I got his yogurt again. And then I got some Eggos, like little waffles, and I thought these would be perfect because that's what shape they are. I think this is the actual size too. Is it? No. Well, it's like made for little hands, so I thought that would be perfect to start him out with. And then I decided to do these like steamed veggies because they're a little bigger and he can hold them. So I want to see how this goes. I saw them on a YouTube video for a baby that was 7 months, but I think that baby was used to holding them. It says it's enlarged for texture. They seem like the right size, but I'll have to make sure. If not, we can just, me and Polly can eat them. But I thought that maybe we could try these, or at least try to get him used to them. I mean, they're soft, so he should be able to hold and eat these. I don't know. We'll try it and just see how it goes. But I also got green beans too, because I figure he can hold these easily. But now that I think about it, I don't think he could eat the seeds. Ay, ay, ay. All right, never mind about those. Guess we'll be eating some green beans. But then I also got peas. These I think he can definitely eat, and he loves peas. So yeah, I'm hoping, even though he doesn't have his pincer grip, but I mean, even if he can't eat them now, he'll be able to eat them in the future. I hope that wasn't just a bust, all those vegetables that I got, and he's not gonna be able to eat them. But whatever. He'll definitely be able to eat like the cauliflower and broccoli. And I think that's all I got. And then I got, you know, the usual stuff. But I'm going to put this away. Hey guys, so I ate some lunch. I got that done before Nico woke up. Then he woke up.
I'm going to decorate your tree.
Oh, my little boy. He's been starting to do this like thing when he gets hungry. I think it's when he gets hungry. What he does, like when he opens his mouth for the spoon when I'm feeding him, he goes. So now he does it every time I think he wants to eat. But I don't know if it's like nursing eat or baby food eat. So we're still trying to figure that out. I still have a huge problem with the mess that he gets all over his clothes whenever he eats. And especially now that he's going to be feeding himself or like attempting to feed himself, I'm extra worried about that. So I actually ordered the like smock bibs for baby-led weaning. And they have like a little pocket at the bottom. They're long sleeved. So and especially now in the winter, he has long sleeves on. So he gets them like on his sleeves, like the food on his sleeves, and he gets it like right here, where there's like a space between his neck and the bib, and his, you know, he gets it on his onesie there. So this will hopefully take care of that. Yeah, I think he wants to nurse. Before he went down, he only nursed on one side, and it was only for like a few minutes. I think it was just a comfort thing. But anyways, I'm gonna link the bib below. I got a 3-pack for 20 bucks. So I thought that was a good deal because they had 1 for 10. So I'll link that below. I don't get them for like a couple days. I think 3 days. I think I get them on the 10th. Today's the 7th. You know, if I don't like them, I will let you guys know in the description box. I'll update it, but I think that they'll like be a good thing. I think we really need them, and I can't wait for them to come in. So I'm gonna nurse this big boy, and then I'll do his tree really quick because that won't take long. Then I will go prep dinner, give him food. select number of extra ornaments lying around that I threw on here. And I only had like the green ornament hanger things, if you can see that, but if you look far away you can't really tell. And I think once I have the collar at the bottom and the light of the star on, I think it'll look better, but it looks better than just plain how it was. Looks more Christmassy in here. I still have, oh, mess. I still have another thing of tinsel. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I was thinking, I don't really know, but we'll figure it out. But now Nico's getting super antsy. So I think he is hungry. Oh, it's already getting dark out. So I'm going to give him his cereal from earlier. I'm making my homemade pizza tonight. I'm gonna turn on the Christmas lights too. But I'm making my homemade pizza tonight. If I have time, I'll show you guys how I make it. It's easy. So I decided to give Nico toast first, and I put like a very thin layer of peanut butter on it because he's had peanut butter and does really well with it. So it seems like he's doing good with the toast. It's so much easier when they can feed themselves. I was so against baby-led weaning when I first heard about it. I didn't really know too much about it. And he was really young, so it just didn't apply to us at the time, so I didn't really have a reason to know about it. But now I realize it's so much easier when they can feed themselves and eat real food. But I'm still gonna give him purees also because I don't know how much he'll get in his mouth when he feeds himself. So with the purees, I have to still feed him, and I'll know that he's getting, you know, a lot of food. You like it? Wait till you're done chewing the first one, buddy. Oh, you want some water? And here's your water if you need it, honey. It's got goop all over it. So I gave him some cereal, then the toast, and then Polly's on his way home. When he gets home, he'll give him his pureed peas just to finish those up. And I am finishing putting away the groceries, and then I am going to start dinner in like 5 minutes. So I am frying up some bacon for the pizza. And I'm just going to show you how I make the sauce out of the fresh tomatoes. So I'll show you that really quick. I have the oven preheating to 450. So I'm going to prep the tomatoes and then put them in there to roast. In a circle. Oh, into the couch. You're so silly. You go round and round and round and round. Bouncy bounce, bouncy bounce. You're so silly. You got your toast everywhere. They can give you a bath. Yeah. Okay, so I use a lot of garlic, but I just peel it, put it on a square of aluminum foil, and then get some oil. You can use olive oil. I use canola oil. Just drizzle that on there real good. I'll add a little bit of sea salt. And then I just make a little pocket kind of hard to do with one hand, but I'll show you. So I made a little pocket with the aluminum foil, and I'm just gonna put that on top. That is what our tomatoes are looking like. They've got a few more minutes. Usually they'll char up a bit. So I'm just waiting for that to happen, and then I'll show you how I make it into like a sauce for my pizza. But you can put anything you want on the pizza. I'm doing bacon, spinach, and mushrooms, along with the garlic and the mozzarella cheese. These are what I use for pizza crusts. They're like long rectangles, and this comes with 4. So those are like perfect for personal pizzas. And then I use this cheese from Wegmans. It's actually pizza cheese. So now I'm just gonna saute the spinach and mushrooms, and then it'll all be ready to put onto the pizza crust. Okay, so this is what the tomatoes should look like. And they should be soft. So I'll show you what I'm gonna do with those. And in the meantime, I have the spinach and mushrooms sauteing. They're just about done. What the pizza should look like when it's done. Alright guys, that's it for today's vlog. Holly finished feeding Nico his dinner and gave him a bath, and then got him ready for bed and gave him a bottle while I finished cooking dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. We're going to eat and relax. And I thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked this video and want to see more. And as always, I'll see you in the next vlog.